important conversations, because what about other women that are probably going through the same thing and they think maybe it's just them?
No, it's
maybe
not.
There's something wrong with them.
No. It's a whole phase
of
women out there that like keep that ding-a-ling away from me. It's not look like what the Instagram girlies make it seem like, where they're looking all beautiful, floating.
Hey guys, Feuza here from Feuza Travels, and today I am with a creator bestie, Tomiko Harvey herself. I'm gonna have her introduce herself. We met a few years ago in T-Backs, and we connected because in our stage in life, our love for SEO, for this travel lifestyle that we have, and we have a lot of things in common. And today I want to have a chat with you about where we are at in our life. What does it mean to be a travel creator now? And also, I know you have some exciting upcoming trips, and I'm going to talk about that as well. So introduce yourself to the peeps over here.
All right. So Tomiko Harvey here, owner and creator of Passports and Grub, luxury travel space. I am also the founder of Tomiko Harvey, where I was teaching SEO before Google decided that SEO was not a thing anymore. I am a mom, I'm a wife, I am a soon-to-be empty nester, and when I say soon-to-be, I mean...
What's the countdown?
Like 6 weeks. So we just got back from new student orientation.
Okay, and where's your daughter going?
She's going to go to North Carolina A&T.
Nice.
It is in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's a HBCU. So we are like super excited. She picked her dorms the other day. So I'm buying all of the stuff.
Doing all the things, all the dorm prep, the comforter.
Decorating, comforter. I'm so broke right now. I'm trying not to say I'm broke.
No,
I'm trying to say that my money is
working for you.
My money is not working for me. It's working for her. But my money is in other places. Mm-hmm. It is being redistributed.
Yes, and coming and circulating.
Out. I'm helping the economy right now.
So let's talk about a little bit about that, because my son just graduated high school as well, but he's not going to college, which means he's still staying at home, which means I'm not going to have as much freedom. But then, they do stay alone already a lot and stuff. So what are the feelings going? It's the excitement of the prep. It's the excitement of having more time for yourself. Is there any did you cry, or are you still not.
No, I'm not. Look. I know y'all be out here crying because y'all kids going, but we raised them to literally go out, and discover the world. Yes. So she is extremely sad. She is having anxiety.
Okay, which is normal.
And I think that is just, my daughter has a autoimmune disease, which I think that is why she's having all of these flares.
Because because stress.
She's stressed about leaving and being on her own, and so I think she's super stressed. Mom, on the other hand, is not not super stressed. I'm very excited for this new chapter of my life. Okay, I'm ready to be out here in these streets. Okay, because the streets is like, we miss you, girl.
The streets is calling your name,
and I'm like, I miss you too, girl. So we about to
But let me tell you something. I didn't think I would be emotional. I'm mom of boys, so I've never was never like that mom that was like, mommy. It's just the way my mom also raised me. Like, my mom was a single mom. Then she got remarried.
So you were crying at the graduation?
So, no, the graduation was fine. It was exciting. I teared up a little bit. But the 2 weeks before he had to move, I was crying. On the day when we moved in, it was almost like...
Because where is he going to school?
Orlando, so 3.5 hours away.
Really? So that's not far at all.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. But the first day the move-in day was like a movie. It was like one of those 80s movies. Right. You saw like the people that work out. You saw the girls with the beard. You saw the crazies. You saw it was like a movie.
So where's he going?
So he's going to Valencia, but he's actually moving home. We got to get there. Okay. So he went for 2 years. Okay. To Valencia. So it's a community college. Okay. And it's a sister school of UCF.
Okay, got you.
Because he wants to study animation.
Yes.
So that day was really exciting. I was just excited for him. We're moving him in. We got the things, The dorm is like this bougie dorm. It looks like this apartment. It's exciting. But the next day, when I really was like, I'm like, he's staying.
Right. He's not coming back. Right.
I teared up. Like my husband teared up. We were fine later.
Maybe I might tear up. Maybe I might.
It was a strange feeling. So he went to school for 2 years, but last year he had some health issues. He had alopecia. Due to some stress. It's also an autoimmune disease. So there was some kind of trigger in the stress in school. So that didn't allow him to apply for his portfolio, like work on his portfolio.
Right.
So the plan now is he's coming home for a year and to work on the portfolio so then he could go back and transfer. But he's still going to apply to UCF and take some online classes.
Right.
And also like get a part-time job so he feels a little bit more self-sufficient. And
right.
I'm going to be traveling. I'm already leaving for 2 months. I already told them in the WhatsApp group chat the other day. Yeah. Kids, hi, mom here. I said, I leave August 26th. I'm not coming back till October 17th.
Oh my gosh, that is a dream.
I said that. Of course, we're going to talk more details, right, about it. And now my youngest son is like, no college, which is fine because I feel like now there's a lot of options.
There's
like,
a ton.
During our time, it was like either you go or you're going to go clean houses, immigrant child's here. So I'm fine, but like he also needs a backup plan.
Yes.
Like he, yes, twitching, YouTubing, that's great. Like that's what we do, creator stuff.
Right.
But we got day jobs.
Right.
Because we gotta eat. We gotta buy our luxury.
We gotta buy our luxury things.
We gotta get the Delta.
Yes. Because let me tell you something. This flight over here was so ghetto.
When I saw your tell them what you posted on Facebook. Pray for me because
I'm flying Gen Pop. Like, who does that? I have not done first class and had no waiting room to go to, no lounge.
No drinks.
No Prosecco before I'm leaving. I was like walking through the thing and I was like, damn, I'm about to really sit with the peasants. This is quite interesting. I have not sat with the peasants in quite a long time. So
today was a rough
Today was
travel.
rough. Then my luggage was broken into a gazillion pieces. I was like,
this is weird.
I knew going into this it was not going to be right. Okay. I was like, yeah.
So this brings me into an interesting point because I'm 46. You're
54. I'll be 54 in August.
Okay.
I'll be 50.
I feel like you just turned 50 the other day.
I will be 54 in August. All right.
So as we're getting older and traveling, it's not the same. We need like our rest time. We need our downtime. Like today you took a nap.
I took a nap. I was so exhausted. I was tired. I'm no longer, and I will say, I don't even want to be out like all day long like that.
No.
When me and my best friend, when we were in Greece, Athens.
Yes, I remember you went to the Acropolis. You fell.
I fell and she kept laughing to me. I fell off the Acropolis. But it was like it's like marble, and so it started
like stone.
Yeah, and then it started sprinkling, and then it was sprinkling on top of stone. I bust my ass. It was terrible. But we were getting up, doing everything we had to do, and was back in the hotel room by like 9:30.
And just lounging.
Like, I am no longer want to like be partying all night long.
No, we're like, let's do brunch.
Mimosas.
Maybe
I could do a little shopping.
Yes.
Look at some boutiques.
Nice restaurant.
And
we done.
And I'm done.
And we're happy.
And I'm happy. I don't want to be like in the club.
No.
Turning it up to the wee hours of the night. When I was in Jordan, they left me every night. I was like,
They were out partying?
They were out partying until
Were they a lot younger, the group, or no?
They were in their 30s, 40s. And they were up until like the wee hours of the morning.
How are you going to do like your press trip?
They were up the next morning getting it in. I was like, it's no way in the hell.
Yeah.
It was
not only that, you are getting hot flashes as well. You're going through the motions.
I am like way through the motions.
How are you dealing with that?
I'm not.
Okay.
Menopause, I think, is one of the hardest things I have had to do outside of parenting.
Okay, why? Let's dig deep into that.
It's not just the hot flashes. I think when people now think, back then we used to think menopause was just hot flashes.
Well,
because nobody talked about it.
I'm going to pause you there. I didn't think at all because nobody talked about it. My mom never mentioned it. Now it's becoming a little bit more mainstream. But now that I'm going through my stuff, I went to ask my mom, like, what did you feel? She's like, nothing. My
mom said she doesn't remember.
Yeah, maybe.
And I'm like, how do you not remember? I remember every moment, I remember every sweat. It's like, it's not just the hot flashes for me, it's the memory.
Yes, it's the brain fog.
The brain fog.
Yes.
It's the memory. It is my body aches all the time. I rub CBD oil like on my this thigh right here.
Okay.
This part right here.
Really?
It hurts all the time.
And that's related.
It's related. And I did
I've never heard this.
And then
people saying that they're feeling like body pain.
Body pain.
Yes.
And then I kept saying, because I thought I had plantar, how you say it, plantar fasciitis. How you say
on the
it?
feet?
On the foot?
Yes,
on the foot?
Yes.
So I kept saying, but it doesn't go away like that. It would come and it would go. It would be hurting for like 2 months, and then it would go away and it wouldn't hurt for like 4 months, and then it would come back again.
You're like, something's
and then
off.
I'm like, because when you have it consistently. It doesn't come and go away 1 week to the next.
So you're like,
then I started researching. It is a symptom of menopause.
Wow.
Then have you got the frozen shoulder thing?
It's happened. Or like your back. You just go.
Yes.
You're like, what's going on?
What's going on?
That happened to me yesterday.
It is.
I went to get a massage. Because I need to relax. It's like, this is great. I'm done with work before I go to T-Back. So we're here for a travel conference. By the way, we're in Quebec City, Canada.
It is beautiful here. The background is.
We'll show you. I did a little filming, so we'll show you right now. So before coming here, I had like training, team building, all this stuff. Work has been crazy. So I was like, I'm going to go for massage. I go for the massage, and first of all, there was one point where he's holding right here, and he's like, let go.
You were so stiff.
So stiff. He's like, so I was like, okay. And then I would tell my husband that. He's like, did he whisper that in your ear? I was like, no, he just said it quietly because you're in the massage. So then he leaves the room, and then he's like, okay, come out when you're ready. I went to like go like
stretch.
This. All of a sudden, I was like,
did you hear it pop?
It didn't pop, but it just hurt. I was stuck. I was like, what is going on? Like, so we don't realize how much hormones affect so many things. Dryness.
Just that vaginal dryness.
Yes.
Them pins. Did you see the reel that I made about the
I didn't watch it fully.
And vaginal, how you pronounce it? Atrophy? No.
Okay, maybe. Yes, that's how you say it. So I know that you won't do hormone replacement therapy like I did because
breast cancer.
There's some risk.
There's some risk if you have breast cancer that runs in your family, or maybe not even run. If somebody has had breast cancer in your family, my aunt passed away of breast cancer, so I am choosing to do the natural route. I take black cohosh every day.
So you are taking action. I think it's important to take action and research.
So I do black cohosh.
Okay.
I do cannabis. If you're opposed, you don't have to do it. I'm not opposed, so I do it. I use CBD oils and ointments on my back.
Any brands that you like?
Just whoever that city that I go to and they got legal cannabis, I just go in and buy some or whatever.
Okay.
So I don't have a particular brand that I am.
Because I know we tried some on Max, but like. Technically, Florida, it's not legal unless you have the medical dispensary card. So it is. I mean, there's CBD products.
So no. I go to I live in Tennessee, so it's legal in Illinois. So we drive to the Kentucky-Illinois border, which is like 4 hours from my house, and I go get not CBD. But it is
THC-related
ointment.
So there's a difference.
So there is a difference. It's not CBD.
Okay.
CBD ain't really doing nothing. You got to use a whole jar of CBD.
He was like, this is not helping.
No. So it is a THC ointment that I use on my...
What he needs. I need to go one of those states, go back to Alaska.
Yes.
Well, not here. It's
legal here.
You know what's legal here that is hysterical to me? You could go to the pharmacy and get muscle relaxers.
Oh, I need to get some and take back with me.
And they come with Tylenol.
Oh, I need that. I didn't know that.
So they sell it like at Costco or you go to the pharmacy. So it's basically the pill has Tylenol and muscle relaxer.
Oh, I'm getting that.
So it doesn't really make you sleepy. Well, it doesn't make them sleepy at all. I mean, for us, it's a little different because we're not used to it. It just, you take it and you feel your body goes.
Did you got some already?
Oh, I've gotten 2 bottles already before I need to refill. I'm here. So that's one thing here in Canada that I find like that's really interesting. I don't know. There might be some more, but we don't know. So, but that's cool though, and I also think I do think it's important to get the blood work done to see where your levels are, depending on what route you want to take,
and so that your husbands won't divorce you.
Yes.
Because let me tell you something. Man, it's like, look, you're gonna have to unhand some ass. And I'm like, I want no parts of no ding-a-ling.
But I think these are important conversations, because what about other women that are probably going through the same thing and they think maybe it's just them?
No, it's
maybe
not.
There's something wrong with them.
No, it's a whole
phase
of women out there that like, keep that ding-a-ling away from me. I want no parts of that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, just the thought of it, I'm like, damn. Here we go again. Okay. Then I have to get myself together. I gotta work. I gotta mentally.
You gotta like repair
and get my thoughts and my mind together. Get my chakras to get some oils and all of that. I gotta go get a cocktail. I gotta force myself.
Part 2. I did go to Brazil. I got Botox. So I'm trying to organize a girls trip, beauty trip to Brazil.
I know. I got this little.
So it's not gonna be like plastic surgery, but it's more about like Botox. If anybody wants dental work, it's spa day. It's more of like an inner outer yoga, beach, food, relax.
That's gonna be so nice.
Do nothing.
Because I really, really want to get like some this chin. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm getting like a little
thingy.
You see it right there?
I see it sideways. Yes, sideways.
Yeah,
I see.
It's like, and so then I went and bought like this cream on TikTok.
So you're like one of them, the K beauty ones, or no?
No, it is like it's one of the ones that's like for your neck.
Okay.
And then it's one for your arm. So they've been like all over TikTok.
So now the ads are showing.
Now I bought the one for the neck, and then the one for your arms I've been putting on my flanks.
So I did do the blood work, and I'm 46, and I almost fell off the chair because my results was post-menopause. I thought I was like getting peri post-menopause. So I did go for the hormone replacement therapy. I did my research, and I talked to the doctor fully, and there's no other cases in my family and stuff. And let's just say the JJ is resurrected, and my husband cannot keep up with me. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't know. It is like life goes back. It's like a fountain of youth. Just
wow.
It is like the blood is back there. You know how you said if it feels dead?
Yes.
It's like the blood is pulsating, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't remember being like this as a teen. My husband.
So did insurance cover that?
No, I was in Brazil, so
You did it in Brazil.
So it was cheap.
Okay.
It was like I paid, I think, $600.
Okay.
So it is a 6 month, but that was with like the consultation.
Is it gonna help with weight gain and?
Well, it's supposed to help. You have to read, like, obviously people react a little different. I have noticed some more hairs are coming because of also what I needed because of the testosterone. Right? There's testosterone.
No, I don't want no hairs on my chin.
Yeah, but it all depends on your blood work, though.
Right.
Like, you might not need what the level that I needed.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it helps with energy.
I'd rather just not have
focus.
Sex. I don't want no damn hairs on my chin.
So my husband. This wasn't the topic we thought.
My husband is just not gonna get no.
Right. That's all that's gonna be. Okay.
Anyway. We're on different paths here, but this is what I like talking about.
But you have to really do what is
right for you.
Right for you.
Right. Because like when she said post-menopause, I was like, I'm 46. Come on now. I'm not dead. Like, I almost fell off my chair. I was like, put that palette right there. We're doing this right now. Do you have time?
I may go back and look and do some more research on it.
I think do the blood work just to see where your levels are. Yeah. Because with that, sometimes there's creams, there's other like lesser, invasive things that can be done.
Because it is rough. Yes. It is extremely
like physically rough.
Like physically, it is and emotionally rough. Yes. And then we're trying to work.
Because you feel like people don't understand.
And they call you out on things.
Yes.
And like on my day job, I didn't do something. I read it.
Fog, you think?
I read it.
You thought you did?
No, I didn't think that I did it. I read it, but it didn't. It just didn't stick. It didn't click. And then she said, "Well, did you read the email?" And I said, "Yeah, I read the email."
And then you felt dumb, right?
And then I was like, but it's like it doesn't.
It's the brain fog.
It's the brain when you don't realize like it is so hard to remember.
Yes.
And then other people think you're just being lazy or you're not doing something.
So it's a lot of factors.
It's a lot of factors into it.
It's like a lot of layers.
It is.
So it's like you're peeling back these, almost like an onion. You're peeling back these layers and trying to like take care of one thing at a time. So it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And then you have college kid and you have expenses.
Then you got a college kid. You got a husband.
Just quit that.
You got a day job.
Yes.
You can't quit that. You have like
passion.
Passion. Tea bags. You have all of these things.
Yes.
And you're one person.
Yes. So let's talk about travel. What does travel mean for you? How has travel changed you, and upcoming travel you have?
So I grew up very, 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 very poor.
And where did you grow up?
In Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
In the hood.
Okay.
South Memphis. South,
when you were a thug.
When I was a thug, I really was a thug.
I really don't believe that, but okay.
I was just supposed to be getting out of jail.
Because she's so like all luxury and spot. Like her fam trips are spot. Like who said it? Oh, I was with Ian yesterday.
Oh, you were with Ian?
Yeah, he's like, we've
Ian.
gone on a lot of fam trips. It's like, are you going to go this time? And a fam trip is a familiarization trip with travel creators, so towns will host you. It's not family. So he said you guys went to a lot of ones together. I was like, oh, are you going to be on this one? He's like, no, she's going to the spa.
Yes, Ian is one of my favorite.
Stories.
Yes,
yeah,
you
guys have some funny stories.
He
together.
has some stories, but yes, I was a thug back in my previous life. I was.
But now she's not. Now she's a luxury travel.
I am, and I'll even tell your audience. I went to go get. My husband wanted me to get not certified. What is it when you can carry a gun?
Right. I forget. Like I don't have guns, but yes, right.
You have to go and get you have the concealed weapon thing.
Right.
Okay. So I take the test. You have to go take the test and do all that stuff, practice shooting.
Does he have a gun?
He does.
Okay,
yes.
So he wanted you to get...
He wanted me to get...
Is that a license? I can't remember the name now.
Yes, it's some kind of license. Right. So he wanted me to do it because there are guns at home, and if somebody breaks in, I need to be able to know how to shoot.
Right, okay.
So I go do the thing. Then, so after you take the thing, you have to go and you have to do a background check.
Very uncensored episode today.
You have to do a background check because they have to make sure that you're not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Which is very great to know.
Which is very great to know.
They need more of that.
They need more of that.
More.
So I go down. Take the paper. Say I, took the test. I want to get my license. They run the background check. The man is sitting at a table just like this. Puts in my information.
And then he puts his glasses on.
He puts his glasses on and he looks at the paper. And then he looks at me. And then he looks back at the computer again. He looks up and I said, "Sir, it was a long time ago." Then he looks down.
You knew.
I knew. I already knew. I know what I done. He looked down again. I said, "Sir, you're judging." It was a teenager. I was a teenager. I was in my 20s. He looked down again. He looked back up. I said, "Sir, please.
Stop it.
And then he looked down again and he looked up. He said, "I need you to go to Memphis." And so I had to go to Memphis.
And clear your...
No, it was clear, but I had to get all of the records to show that it had been disposed of and what happened with the court cases. Okay. Because I was a thug. I was a thug. I was a thug. I'm no longer a thug.
No longer at all. Okay.
But I was.
But you have some history.
I have some history. And it's fine. People grow. They change.
Yes, we evolve. Travel changes us.
Travel changes us. So I grew up in the hood.
Okay.
My mother has only been out of the country once. I took her to Turks and Caicos. Okay. Right before the pandemic.
Okay. And then the pandemic happened. Okay.
That was the first time she's ever been out of Memphis.
Wow.
Her life.
Oh my God.
My mom is
So she
80.
must be super proud of you.
You know what? She doesn't understand. She was like, "Why do you want to go these places?"
Because she was raised that you don't need to go to these places.
You don't need to go these places.
And she wasn't affected and changed by what travel can do and seeing different cultures and
then she feels like I must have done something that you want to
run away.
That you want to.
Yeah.
It's not about you. First of all, it's not about you. I like tasting other foods. I like experiencing other cultures. I like meeting people. What I do think though is people, they say that they travel and that they're cultured, but they are not.
No.
Because
they're going to resort.
And you wouldn't have the biases that you have if you traveled and you got outside of a resort and you saw that fundamentally people want the same thing no matter where they want their kids, they want security, peace, food, health care. Yes. People all over the world want the same thing. We're human. We want the same thing.
With that, Jordan, you thought it would be one way, and when you get there, you said the media shows one thing.
The media, even right now, what's going on over there with Israel and Iran doing their fighting or whatever they're doing, and Jordan is like right there,
very close,
very close,
not involved, but
not involved. But I will tell you, and I try not to listen to the U.S. media when it comes to safety.
Yes.
Anywhere.
Which I think is a great tip, by the way.
I don't.
It's a great tip.
I don't.
Yes.
You know, right now, I think they're just yesterday
canceling flights.
They were canceling flights, and they were saying that there are going to be 65 new travel advisories for Black and brown countries that Mr. is putting in place. For 65 countries that they're putting a no travel thing in. So when it comes to the U.S. telling us where not to go,
you can't trust that.
I don't trust that.
Okay.
And so when I went to Jordan, I went with an open mind.
Yes, nice.
The people were probably, so before Jordan, South Africa was my favorite destination of all times.
And you have like some videos that are phenomenal, went viral, beautiful. Check out her Instagram account.
Yes, Tomiko.Harvey.
Yes.
But South Africa was my favorite destination, and Jordan surpassed South Africa.
Really?
It was just, the people were just so, even when they didn't even know, so we was out one night walking, we weren't even with like the press trip people, we were just out walking.
So the press trip people would be people that are hosting
us
on a trip, or they work with sometimes the government, the city, and they're hosting you. Yeah.
We were just out by ourselves.
And some of them were out in the wee hours.
Walking, we're out in like 10 o'clock at night walking, and these two old men were sitting at a restaurant, like on a outside, on a patio thing. Yeah. And he was like, you must come have dinner with us.
Oh my God.
And we was like, no, we've already eaten. They was like, no, you must have dinner. We're paying. And everybody was so hospitable, so nice. It was, it was beautiful.
Yes. I mean, you had some rough hiking situations.
I had some,
you gotta watch her Instagram with, what was it? Not the red.
That was in Petra.
Yeah.
That was in Petra.
You gotta go follow her on TikTok, because she's hysterical.
Petra
she keeps it as real as it is. She's like, nobody be telling you about this Dead Sea. Was it the Dead Sea?
It was the Dead Sea.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was rough. It does not look like what the Instagram girlies make it seem like, where they're looking all beautiful, floating. Because that salt is like, that salt,
it's so
feels
salty.
No, it's not. It is salty, but it feels like it's daggers. It's sharp. Ew. So it's salt crystals.
So you're trying to like float.
You're trying to float, and you can't walk on it. You can't step on it. My feet, people were bleeding. And then you try to like touch it with your hands because you're trying.
It's so funny how Instagram things are one way too.
Yes, you try to touch it with your hand to hold yourself steady, and then you can't because it's literally
like the Acropolis.
Like I fell off it was horrible. But
the trip was your favorite.
The trip was my favorite. It is my favorite.
Amazing. So what does travel mean to you, like nowadays? How would you define that? And I know that you're big on also encouraging your community biopic to travel, to get out there, and also how much certain industry, even tourisms don't see how much money Black travelers focus on, because they love food, they love luxury, they love shopping.
Especially Black women.
Yes.
I think that it is unfortunate that we're in the time that we're in right now, because I will say this is the first year as a travel influencer that I haven't had any brand deals,
because things are rough out there.
Things are rough out there.
Yes.
I think that I'm trying to be careful how I say this.
Yes, because politics.
Yes, I think that tourism boards,
they don't know what's coming.
Well,
and they're also losing money.
I think that they don't feel like they need to hire Black creators anymore
because of
the day of where we are. They feel like they don't. So across the board, most of the Black creators.
And we're talking more about U.S. You think?
Yes, U.S.
specifically. Okay.
Yes, U.S. specifically.
Yeah.
That most Black creators I know, they haven't had any work this year.
Okay.
And most of us accounted to the administration and tourism boards. Regardless of who you are as a person.
Not that they necessarily agree with that. It's just funds also. It might be other things.
It could be funds. Yes. It could be other things. I think too that people, as a people, we most of the time hire people that look like us.
Yes.
That doesn't have anything to do with whether someone
I think it's just a subconscious thing.
It is. Yeah. It's
a trust thing.
It's just I'm going to hire someone that I know that looks like me.
Yes.
So if I have to go and find someone else, I got to do research. I got to do work. I got to make sure that they're doing, and people don't want to do that. And so it's easier
to just go with the flow.
To go with what you're used to. So
and what looks like you.
What looks like me. So if I was going to hire somebody, I would say, if somebody said, we're looking for a couple, a black couple, or not even a black couple. They just say, I'm looking for a couple. I would probably go and say, hey, LJ and MJ, here is a brand deal that you may be suitable for you. And it's because I know them.
Yes.
And so I think that has a lot to do with it. But,
Yes. Yeah.
It's hard out here in these content creator streets.
Yes, and the interesting thing is, I feel like it started even a little bit before. I started seeing a lot of the travel writers on the more journalist side, just less and less pitches out there, less and less. Like, they're complaining too.
Yes.
Not necessarily because of, it could be political, not necessarily because of certain demographics, but there's something else. It might be a ripple effect of fear.
Yes,
fear.
Yes.
Fear does things to people. Recession fear, and America's looking very scary right now. And, I think there's ripple effects with that. But one topic I think is important because we could talk here for like 3 hours.
I know.
Ageism.
Woo!
Ageism as a creator, as someone who wants to either work with UGC, work in the travel industry, work as an influencer, maybe even model. Let's talk about that real quick.
Ageism is
a bitch.
It is. I mean, I look at myself and I look in the mirror.
You don't feel 53.
And I don't feel 54. I don't feel like...
You're not 54 yet, so you don't feel 53.
I don't feel 53.
I don't feel 46.
And brands, they only want, I'm going to say 30 and below.
Okay. Which is weird because who has the money to spend?
We do.
Yes.
I think once you hit like 35, I think once you hit like that 35, 37.
You're spending all this money on the college dorm, and then she's going.
There
you go. Some extra money back.
Brands, I had just yesterday, I had a brand reach out to me, not yesterday, but last Friday. Haven't even responded yet because I was ticked off.
Okay.
It was, and I guess it was Depends.
Okay.
And I was like, bitch, you got...
Because we forget. Just like when she said, you're post-menopause. I was like, you lying. First of all, I looked it up in ChatGPT, my blood work. And ChatGPT said this, you're post-menopause. I was like, ChatGPT got this wrong this time. I have the pro version, but this is wrong. This cannot be. And I get to the doctors. I didn't believe it because I don't feel 40. Even 46 is usually not post. It's usually
not
peri.
Post. It's peri. It's usually peri.
So it was like really weird.
Yeah. So brands, they don't see you as someone who can sell like something young and fun. Like I want to write her back and say, I am not wearing no damn Depends. You got me. I want to turn back into the old gangster Tomiko and take that deep stuff, but I ain't do that. I am still sitting on the email. I haven't responded.
Right. So about 8, maybe 9 days ago, I woke up and a phrase came to mind in Portuguese. So in Portuguese, there's the word mendigar, which basically a beggar. That's what he does.
Say it again.
Mendigar.
Mendigar.
Which is what a beggar does. He begs.
Okay, mendigar.
So all of a sudden I woke up and I was like, I am not going to beg for attention anymore. So I felt something very freeing that day. And I felt like I don't need to beg for people's attention. I am confident in myself. Because what happens is, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, all this stuff, but I was born with me and I'm going with me.
Right.
So if I'm not okay with me, if I'm not confident with me, like the whole world can hate you.
Right.
But you gotta be okay with you.
Right.
Because it's you and you.
Right.
Even though you have a loving family, I love my kids.
It's still just you.
It's still, at the end of the day, you need to be okay with you. And all of a sudden, there was something so freeing that day. I was like, why? Why do I feel like I need so-and-so to like me? Why do I need, like, maybe this brand deal? Why do I feel like I need, not that I'm not going to pitch. So as a travel creator, it is our responsibility.
But I think it's human nature.
To want to be liked.
To want to be liked.
And yes.
It's human nature to want to,
be accepted, validated.
To be accepted. That's the word I was looking for. Validated.
But for me, it's related to trauma. it's related to abandonment issues. It's related to my mom being a child of an affair and abandoned by her mom at 15 days old. So, and you know, my therapist says what happens to your mom and your grandma affects you. It's not what happens to the dad.
Right.
And she says that the father figure in your life, that's where you learn work ethic from. So it's work values and stuff. But what happens to your mom and your grandmother just carries down through the womb. There's something there.
Right.
So I felt such a release that day where I'm like, I am confident. I'm doing so well in my day job. I'm, you know, like my blog is monetized. It's not a full-time thing, but like my kids are happy. He just graduated.
We have so much to be thankful for.
Yes, because it's easy to forget that stuff when we're complaining. Like today I got hangry in the morning.
It is so easy to forget every day.
Yes.
I practice gratitude every single day, because when you think about you woke
these
up.
Countries you visit sometimes.
These countries you visit, and even just having your legs, being able to walk, being able
travel,
having
even with the general peasant,
with the general peasant population.
Even when your luggage breaks, but you have money to go.
You have money to go to the mall and buy you another luggage without even thinking anything about it.
Yes,
we're so blessed to be walking around this
and
beautiful.
We take it for granted.
I went and sat at a restaurant and I ate by myself,
it was so
and
nice.
Didn't even look at what the food costs.
The price. You're like, I want this.
I want this
cocktail.
I want this, and I'm just gonna get it.
Yes.
There are a lot of people that can't do that.
Right. I felt like I really let go of some trauma, something that was there. And in the last 8 days, I haven't had so much good news. I can't share yet. Just wait. But I haven't had so much good news in like within a span of 6 days.
Wow.
That like in my day job, it like people pitching to me. I started a new channel for my husband, and I've started already 4 or 5 channels and never felt right, and this feels so right. So it's like when you start aligning these things and letting go, and like it's like the universe catapults things.
It's right to you.
Like right to you and fast. And like, yes, I'm still gonna pitch. That's part of I'm not saying like, and I'm like, I chase. I don't chase, I attract, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to take action. You can just sit there and be like, yes, it's going to fall from the sky.
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. So I also think it has been what travel has taught me, right? So tomorrow I'm going to talk to Polly, actually. We were talking about like how I had to redefine what travel meant as an immigrant, because travel was always associated with a lot of sadness and sorrow and pain and obligation. Because when you would go to Brazil as a child, a teenager, you had a great time, but when I would go there, I never felt Brazilian enough. There was an identity issue. When I was in America, I never felt American
enough,
because this third culture was being created, and I didn't know. Nobody told me you're Brazilian American. It's a different thing. So when I would go there, they never incentivized travel, and Brazil is gorgeous. So I never traveled in Brazil. So 7 years ago when Max and I started going to Europe, and then we were like very like connected to Italy and all this stuff, and we're like, why? I realized that when I look back, traveling for 40 years, ever since I was 6 years old, first time I got in a plane, there was so much crying at the airport. Because at that time there was no WhatsApp. You wouldn't talk to the person. A letter would take a month
to get there.
It took us 4 years to go back to Brazil the first time. This has been amazing. We're going to continue this conversation this week. As you can see, we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot in common. And I think these are important topics.
Yes.
That women need to discuss and not be afraid.
Especially the menopause.
The menopause stuff. And then, because we still got to talk a little bit more about the travel creation. And we didn't even talk about the places you're going.
I know.
We got to go to an event right now.
I know. So we'll come back. We'll have a part 2.
We'll have a part 2 this week. But thank you so much. And where can people follow you?
Tomiko Harvey. Tomiko.Harvey on Instagram. Tomiko.Harvey on TikTok. And passportsandgrub.com and TomikoHarvey.com. So go follow me on
and we'll
all
have it here
things.
in the description. Don't worry.
Yes.
You can follow her because she's fabulous. She's funny. She keeps it real, and she takes you to amazing places. All right, guys, stay tuned for part 2.
Woo,
or 3
bye-bye.
or 4.
I know, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you.
How fun is that?
I know that was.